What's going on, people? King Riches. I'm going to be talking about making money online, especially with YouTube. I have been making YouTube videos since 2017, so I've been doing it a long time. The thing you need to take into consideration is that most people are not going to be overnight successes. Most people are going to have to grind it out for a long time, and if you don't have good work ethic, if you don't have consistency, you're probably not going to succeed on YouTube, and you're probably not going to make a lot of money. But if you are somebody who is all about the grind, I think that you will be rewarded, and that's just the same with anything in life. Now I'm close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I get hundreds of thousands of views every month. Even in my best months, I've had millions of views on my best months. And I will tell you this, that it is definitely a grind. It's definitely a hustle. Yeah, you got to really put the work in, put the hours in, and it's a job. It is a job. A lot of people act like, oh, it's not a job, but it is, because you're going to put a lot of time and effort. Yeah, and investment. Somebody like me, I've invested my own money into this, cameras, equipment, microphones, software. But at the same time, at the beginning, all I used was an iPhone camera. I just had my iPhone, and that was it. I pressed record and started making videos and just speaking my mind. Now, what I would say is that picking your niche in terms of money will be very, very important. If you are somebody who has expertise in something, I think that would be a big advantage, because then you'll be able to teach and educate and offer value. I think that's one of the best niches, when you can actually give people information. People go to YouTube to find out how to do stuff, or just find out information on topics. And if you're somebody who can teach and you can effectively communicate, I think that will be very lucrative for you, i.e. that could potentially make you a lot of money. The top niches that make the most money are usually to do with business. And if you are somebody who has expertise in one or many of the business fields, I think that you could do very well on YouTube. I also think that if you can make yourself be the actual niche, whereby I mean, you as a brand, you being the brand, you can actually leverage that. And if you have a good personality, if you know how to communicate, if you know how to make people like you, I think that you can do very well. And being a personal brand, I think, is easier, because you build a community that are interested in you. I think that you will be able to build a community that will be loyal to you. YouTube is a long game, it's not a short game. Again, I'll go back to the fact that majority of people are not overnight successes. A lot of times you see these YouTubers and they got millions of views on every video, and they'll come out and tell you how easy it is. Oh, I just make this kind of thumbnail, and I just say whatever I like. And not really, bro. The majority of people on YouTube are very, very small content creators. Do you get what I'm saying? But I will say this, your subscriber count does not necessarily mean that you're making a lot of money, right? You could have a small YouTube channel of like a thousand subscribers and be making a lot of money, depending on how popular your videos are. People get stuck on subscriber count, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're making a lot of money. What is really important is, can you get views? Do you consistently get X amount of views every month? Another thing you need to kind of not get stuck on is, if you make a video, you put out a video and it doesn't get many views. I mean, I used to get stuck on that, but because I've been doing YouTube so long, I've realized that it's an accumulation of videos. It's accumulation of videos on your channel. You're adding to your collection, right? So let me put it like this. If you have 5 videos, right? One video did well, but the rest, kind of didn't do that well. compared to somebody who has like 10,000 videos that kind of do average or kind of do okay. The person with 10,000 videos is probably going to be making more money than the other guy who has only 5. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's accumulation. All your videos are gaining you revenue. They're all making you money. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to kind of look at it like that. So if you do put out a video, and I've done this personally, you make a video, edit it, you've put money into this video and it just wasn't received well. Don't get too disheartened by that. Just carry on, keep pushing, and actually take note of what works and what doesn't. You need to really pay attention to what the market wants. Like, it's all well and good, if you're somebody who, you want to make videos for yourself. Well, that's all well and good. But, if you're really serious about making money on YouTube and online, you're going to really need to pay attention to what the market wants. If you find that niche that the market is asking for from you in particular, like, just keep going and keep pushing and grinding and grinding and grinding and just don't stop. YouTube make money by advertisers, right? You go on YouTube, you see adverts everywhere. You usually have to press skip. Please, on my videos, don't skip the adverts. Advertisers, they pay YouTube to post their ads on videos, right? When you enter the YouTube Partner Program as a content creator, YouTube will pay you a percentage of that money that the advertisers pay them. There's a thing called CPM and RPM, right? CPM is how much advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000 views or impressions on your video, right? That is the gross amount that advertisers are willing to pay per 1,000, cost per milli, right? But what is more important to you as a content creator is something called the RPM. The RPM is what you as the content creator will receive. And this is after YouTube takes between 30% to 45% cut from the CPM, right? So let's say, for instance, advertisers are willing to pay $10 per 1,000 views or impressions on your video. YouTube are going to take 45 to 30% of that. So let's say if it was 30%, they would take $3 away. You would be left with $7. Or if they took 45%, they would take $4.5 from that. So you would be left with $5.5. The AdSense is the total of the RPM you make for a month, right? They start it from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, and then they pay you the next month around the 20th to the 23rd. Between the 20th and the 23rd, Google will pay you the AdSense money from your YouTube channel. CPM and RPM will be affected by the kind of content that you're creating. If you make content which is somewhat controversial or is not very favored by the top advertisers who pay the most, then you're probably going to have low CPM, low RPM. But again, if you are making videos about business, about making money, etc., e-commerce, stuff like that, you will be able to get a higher CPM because the advertisers that will want to post ads on your videos will be willing to pay more, right? So this is something you need to bear in mind. So again, if you are somebody who's thinking about how can I make money online, especially with YouTube, these are things you need to bear in mind. Also, most creators that are making a lot of money or leveraging YouTube to make money, they will be selling their own products or services. Like, for instance, right now I'm wearing my merchandise, the Let's Go bomber jacket, right? This is my 3rd clothing line since I've started YouTube, and I've done pretty well doing clothing lines, to be honest with you. You need to understand there's other ways you can leverage apart from Google AdSense, right? But I would say that I think it's in your best interest to try and leverage some kind of other income that is leveraged from your YouTube channel. So it could be a clothing line, it could be a service, it could be a course, it could be a book, it could be anything. You know, you create a website using a platform like Shopify or something like that, and then you would start selling products, or you'd make some kind of some e-course that you can deliver to customers, and that could prove to be very lucrative, especially if you can offer some serious value. So anyway, I just wanted to share some of my knowledge about making money with YouTube and making money online, and give you some of the realities of this. You know, YouTube, I would not say YouTube is a quick overnight, money maker, but it can actually prove to make you money if you stick at it. Do you get what I'm saying? Or you might be lucky. You might be one of the success stories that, you're just an overnight hit. People just love you, and, you just make millions of dollars. I don't know. But, the one thing I do know is if you do not start, you will never know. Take advantage of opportunities that are out there. We're in the age of the internet, of social media. You never know. You might be the next big thing. Anyways, King Rich is signing out. Let me know what you think about this information I've given you. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this, talking about making money online and stuff like that. Please, please, please like this video. Leave comments below. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.